select your heroes.
Cool. And we've seen him play troll mid before as well. It's not been common, but he's definitely felt reasonably comfortable going into that lane. And it looks like he'll be matched up against FN's Void Spirit there, as we do have our drafts all rounded out. Are you still leaning towards Live to Win? They've got a very solid lineup.
I like the Live to have like 2 side lanes. However, if O gets away, timing there's it's gonna be a lot of have this Phoenix have any way of help his side like a similar.
It's greedier.
Can pressure towers, so that is the good thing. Fight you can take towers. I'm just see how they're gonna make it. So that's why I'm leaning to lineup should something well in their lane.
This way comes. Prepare for battle.
So if that map is open for them, Sven can clear through the jungle camp so easily. And yes, OG have the Omni Knight as that defensive steroid for the PA or for the troll, or both of them at the same time. You don't have that kind of flash farm, empower or alacrity or something that allows them to clear through jungle stacks if they are behind to try and catch up. So I'm kind of wondering, will we see Battle Furies on, PA or Troll? What's going to happen there in item builds? But laning phase, I think you're saying here, is definitely going to be important for both sides. As we do see, mid one's going to be up in the top lane. Safe lane for now. Seneko Undying, Immersion Rubik, and the old A. Beastmaster lurking around there. Mid lane FN Void Spirit's going to be taking on the Thompson Troll, who is pretty deep with No-Tail and Saxa, Omni Knight and Clockwork, and then Phoenix for Seb, the POS 3 Phoenix. Something that I haven't seen in quite some time.
Like playing this, some offliners don't like to it. It's like, see it every now and then. Value of Phoenix. You can pick it somewhere. Have a lot of options.
The battle
so that's kind of the it's just these get really farmed as a Phoenix. It's kind of just like that, even as a value it a lot.
Yeah. And having it against a Sven pre-BKB, you can kind of consider Phoenix as a counter to Sven somewhat. Tanky strength hero against Sunray's annoying, Fiery Spirits against a guy that wants to do big hits quite infrequently. Fiery Spirits can definitely piss him off.
Buy items. And go for the halberd build.
Has been killed.
I didn't know you.
Halberd against Sven.
Oh, a good start for Dobson. Already taken out FN's courier early on. I'll come back in a minute, but definitely not something that Void Spirit was really hoping to contend with. Bot lane feels a little bit awkward for OG. It is Undying against 2 strength heroes. So Seneko is being given the run around here by Saxa, trying to block up the camps, make sure there's no fragging, no creep pulling shenanigans going on. Trying to give Dream the best time he can. Spamming out those decays, but we've got Magic Stick on Phoenix already, boots on Sax's Clockwork. So I think OG are already quite well prepared for this bottom lane.
Yeah. Like, I don't see... Like, before... Pressure. Both teams has a farm. Now OG is gonna... Afterlife is gonna get some level. Be harder and harder.
good shout. All of these lanes feel uncomfortable for Liv to win. Mid lane, Troll, 12 and 0. This Void Spirit, every time I look mid, he's getting axes thrown at him. He's being right-clicked, ranged, melee. Whatever it is Topson has, he's throwing it towards FN. Bottom lane is just a non-stop battle where, Sax is doing a great job just doing this, walking straight towards the Undying, making sure that he's in his face, blocking any pulls, attacking a decay here and there. And then, of course, Phoenix against Sven. Seb's having a grand old time.
Kind of allowing Seb to just play 1v1 against Sven, which is... Saxa doesn't really care too much. It's K charges have his strength. Same time, Harald. Part is
No sorceries avail.
I mean, it's not going bad. I'm not saying that it's going bad for Liv to win. Like I said, once they get some levels here, then...
Or maybe a kill. Saxo's got boots though, he gets away from it. You can see it, that knife's edge that both sides are playing on this bot lane could quite easily go either way. And that was OG playing with a doubled up wave as well, so definitely showing that they know at the moment to strike when those waves are all stacked up around the Sven and Undying. Mid one's in a bit of trouble though. Pops his stick. Oh, just about. No, the final click. Immersion secures the first blood. Beautifully done there. Looked like mid one might just have escaped, but again, it's just inches, millimeters, the difference between these kills.
It's also now, guys, 1.5 wave. Like now with this lane is gonna stop. I know he's still. Harald's mid one out of this lane. No tail is.
Thanks be with you.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Down goes Seneco's courier. Good little pick off down bottom. Sven and Undying finally getting themselves on the board with a kill on Seb. Saxa still giving chase to Seneco. Overwood scouts him. Undying's fine though. Still has a soul rip up his sleeve. Ping's coming out towards Dream though. There's a little wraparound from Saxa. Battery slot going with the Fiery Spirit's there. And Dream, he's actually stuck around for too long. The soul rip's not going to be enough to save him.
Done. They can just go.
Mid one getting the clicks in. Nice little purification there. These balls very annoying though. Seneco. Oh, Saxa was going real deep for that. I mean, was Seneco trying to deny himself to neutrals?
That should help. Ones will break.
Having these all is that sucks, I guess. They could definitely do get some kills. Higher level down. That's been doing really. So yeah, no, that's been.
It fills me with nothingness.
Happy with that.
Trying to make a little bit of a play forward onto the boars. Mid one secures a couple of them, but back into the creeps he goes. FN is level 6 now. Could see a rotation from him. Full HP, full mana with a TP ready to go. Doesn't feel like top lane's the way to be, but might see him do a snappy little TP bottom if the opportunity arises. It's in fact Immersion that swings in mid, thinking about playing towards Topson, who very, very happily snaps up a double damage rune.
FN now moves. Tops again. Nice dude. He can also TP it.
Dire structures are fortified.
Well, they're going to bottom. Saxa Seb, they've realized this opening. Soul Rip and Tombstone dropped on the ground by Seneco and have kept Dream alive. Another TP arriving, and here's FN. Onto Saxa, clears him up. Try and move forward towards Seb. There's no dive, but he's got 10 stick and Fiery Spirit to back up as well. And that's that mid tower you were mentioning as well, mid lane. This fact that Topson finds the DD rune, he knows there's no rune there for the Void Spirit, and they know they want to play top lane, so they swing down to that mid to bottom push.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Blessing for FN gets a kill, then half away the tower or mid tower. Talk about the played all these stacks, and if you can get the mid tower, easier to con stacks or whatever. You can do that mid tower and collapse tower in the 5 minutes.
Good point. Neither team with Glyph, in fact. Top lane all day. What's he up to? Vlad's queued. Not going to go into that Necro book. More stacking of buffs onto the Sven, who nearly has his Mask of Madness.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
All these heroes, cores are fine, but like all these, you can't really deal. Decides to go for
Supernova.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Bit of damage on the Dream and Snako again. OG really levying pressure pretty hard in that bottom lane, and Sven just not comfortable to stick around, so it seems like once his Mask of Madness arrives, he'll dip back into the jungle now. Got a little stack here for them. Everyone has been forced to play lanes though, so there aren't really many stacks being built. FN, he's arrived bottom. Seb's taking a bit of a beating here. Might pop, and there it is. FN does secure it. Nice astral step, another good rotation. And pings. Can you kill him? Oh, the cogs trap him in. That's unfortunate for Saxa. It's a good move from the Sven as well. Not just farming shallow in the bottom lane, but actually coming in to try and defend mid at the same time, as Rupik and Undying are both holding on to it.
They know that how this is important. Pretty crucial. Tower fall. Value this tower. You can't be really happy. Mid one that. Seb. Both of them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Top zone.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It's not like FN is having a bad game either. He's about to have his blood, so he can.
He's pretty huge. And it's also the fact that, going back to the draft, the way you were talking about this troll and the PA, we weren't quite sure how it would work out with lanes and fit into this playstyle. But now, at 10 minutes in, you have this very clear choice, because Sven wants to be jungle, farming stacks, clearing through camps with his Mask of Madness, trying to get into, Echo Saber, BKB, Aghanim Scepter. And that's one core doing it. Whereas you have Troll and PA, if there's a lapse in this kind of aggression, they can both be farming at the same time.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Deciding to looking like he wants to fight a little bit. Realize that he. So that means that Troll is just gonna be a strong. But that kind of close.
Also, potential here to contest into Dream's jungle. Omni and PA both down there. Phoenix has been given the pretty nasty job of stopping the Beastmaster from split pushing. The Beastmaster's going to sit in his top lane for the first 20 minutes or so, shoving into that tier 2. Holding on to Roar and looking for a target, but the Hawk won't spot anyone. Seb very patiently hiding in the trees. So Radiant Observer Ward up here, seeing absolutely no one, so the vision from Live to Win not giving them really any new information, while OG, they know Beastmaster's top, Void Spirit's in that dark jungle, so they've got a lot of free space moving down to the bottom right hand corner of the map, where you see again both of the cores farming.
Kinda like I would think wanted to tower at some.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're still farming. It's kind of the like to be. They're not getting pressured too hard, and they're still farming really well.
Dire's structures are fortified.
That is being played.
Yeah, mid one going back to Battle Fury. Wants to keep accelerating further. Mid lane though. Thompson gets roared up. Initiated on by 3 heroes from Lift to Win, but now's the Sunray. The heal comes back in. Thompson seemed really not too bothered about what's just happened. Turns around and just fights into the tombstone. Maybe with FN arriving though, with a blow up damage coming in from him, they take him down. Hook shot there, saving the Supernova. Doesn't buy enough time for Seb to survive though, and Sven clears through no tail. 3 heroes swiped out of this mid lane by Lift to Win as they bring 5 into battle.
I didn't know shit.
Dire's middle
Quite
tower
bold
has
mistake.
fallen.
They kind of whipped all the owls and alive, but just that burst and
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Valor transfer.
Radiant's
It just
bottom
kind of
tower
turns
is under attack.
Now it's actually the big play for Liverpool. They really needed something like that to happen because game is kind of. Now with that move, it's gonna open up. It's also egg was used.
Yeah, it all came at once. Like Fade Bolt, Purification was stolen, Soul Rip, and that Void Spirit with his burst damage. Damn sure stuff there from Lift to Win. And now Thompson, he is trying to chip away at that tier 1. We'll see how Lift to Win wants to defend because they've, yet again, brought a number of heroes here to stop the efforts of OG into that mid tier 1. Smoke up as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
At the same time,
Really nice.
like even for they're I think
Radiant's middle tower
they're
is
like
under
smoking
attack.
up right now. No, they're still gonna be up.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And quick stun onto Troll. Thompson, he wants it.
Radiant's
Glyph,
middle
yeah,
tower.
doesn't quite save it. Well timed by the Troll. Nice play by Saxa there as well. Like he was holding this this high ground, waiting for any kind of moves or smokes. And he did a little stutter step through the trees where he actually popped the smoke on the high ground of Live to Win. So mid one's PA gets to continue farming safely. And the spread of the map from OG, like Phoenix, he is getting gone on top, but
Radiant's
yeah,
top tower
you can't
is
kill
under
him as a
attack.
solo Sven.
Let's get him out of. Gotta be boundary runes. Once you get the room.
Smoked up Saxa. Very spooky. Seneko, he's got 1100 HP and a cloak. Pops his ulti, in fact, now. There's the hookshot forward. Sunray is gonna put a little bit of damage on him, but Emergence actually walked pretty far forward there. Troll, Phoenix all surrounding him. No-Tells come in and trying to help out the Clockwork. They even dropped the Supernova for this. They've killed off the Rubik, zoned out the rest of Live to Win. And they do hold the Radiant Triangle, but the rest of the cavalry's arriving. All Day's here with a roar ready. He's got Brad and he's got that medallion. They jump in immediately in and they've taken No-Tell down. As quick as you like, he's absolutely ripped to shreds. They got Thompson too. A double kill for All Day. Seb and Sax are both on the retreat, and it feels like OG, they start these moves really nicely, and then Live to Win just bring everybody.
Like OG. They get the first egg for that. I remember that have too much egg is used. Have any. It's also that the twice now in a row. Kind of the big nullify factor of kind of nullifies everything. They're locking down not one thing is that the mask and magic strategy is not get like that is the good thing.
Yeah, 16 minutes in, he's now keeping up very nicely with the Sven. Probably see him accelerate as well. And we've seen this matchup a fair amount of times. It feels... Oh, they're jumping onto the Void Spirit. FN has the Astral Step to get out of danger. But yeah, we've seen this, like PA do very well against Sven, and then the MKB's forced out, and we have this weird kind of dance of death between the two of them.
Died a few times.
Nice.
They should have kind of idea that some.
Looks like they've got that inkling. The hook shot onto Sven. Immediately on top of him. Dream's being isolated here and targeted, but the backstab comes through and the focusing no-tail down. Gets off the guard angel, though it is roared up before it happens. All day, yet again, the perfect timing, but Dream has fallen. Pos 5 for Pos 1. Sax and mid 1 still battling on, but the Supernova drop on their heads. It's Live to Win now, falling apart. Seneko barely gets off the Shadow Handle and the TP, but he's been stunned up and killed. But alive by Seb Sunray, and back into the Roach Pit we go. This time OG executed perfectly.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They were able to go on the.
He's baiting with illusions.
Fight was kind of okay. Like I made one sucks, so we're just fine Dream a lot. Five.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, it's starting to look.
Radiant structures are
They
fortified.
have been able. Now they're able to retreat EA for the first. Fight as well.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and Sven.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Problem right now. Then
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
while it's still gonna have this be stages.
Yeah.
Gonna try to have to deal with that. Have to find somebody. The best thing they can. But they're pretty hard to bring here. Except now with this tanky, right?
You're right, Sven really desperately needs the BKB. I was thinking, yeah, he wants it pretty badly. He'd also want the Aghanim Scepter and whatever else comes next. But against the blind from Whirling Axes, the Fiery Spirits, you know, attack slow and all this nonsense, hit by daggers and ranged axes on the troll, it's huge. As soon as Sven gets that, he can actually play his game.
Draft is kind
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
of play around the field. They're still the Guardian Age.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Even with that big can OG fights, they just have to.
Dire's top tower is
Definitely.
under attack.
Some great vision from OG as well. Up around the top bounty runes in that Radiant Triangle area. That's where Sven wants to live. Farming some Ancients right now. Well, collect bounty runes down in the bottom right. Someone go and grab the second bounty, boys. But it feels like Lifter we need to smoke or do something drastic, right?
Same time, mid one is also ready to. Both teams kind of.
OG saw them. OG know this is happening. They're scouting with axes. They've got a real great idea as they initiate on an FN. Do they have the chain stuns? No. Have to step out and Dream. Going straight forward, but pushed back by the cogs. Now the troll focused down. The Tombstone on the high ground. They're trying to get onto Thompson, but he's manted and he's run away. They've cleared through no tail. That's the only down, but so's Dream. He used his BKB, but it didn't bloody matter. He's just gone and died. Where did he go? The PA just sliced him. Now Immersion's the one in trouble. Seneco's been left with his own devices. Old Aphlos, nah, fuck this, I'm out of here. I don't want any more of this battle. Go on, Seneko, just give up your life. Mid one will take the double kill now as OG are strolling towards victory.
Yeah, that's.
Radiant's middle
Like,
tower
I
is
don't
under
know.
attack.
Even with the Warcry, help. Dream had an idea that still
Radiant's middle tower
kind of goes out
is
of
under attack.
push it. That's
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Players here.
but can't right now, and they hard. That was the BKB.
Yeah. And it seemed absolutely worthless. They do take out mid one's first life, though. Aegis is reclaimed. And back to regen kicks in for a second there, so OG thinking about bailing away. They've got the Heavenly Grace, the heals to back up mid one. Chain stun though, and a good amount of damage. The roar's there, but Guardian Angel now comes. With the Sun Ray there, mid one is just like easily out of there. Trying to chase forward, Live to Win. I don't know what they've got left in the tank. This good Cogs blocks them out. No Tail's going to Heavenly Grace up mid one, who jumps back in onto Dream. Poses BKB, tries to run away. Where are the slows? Where are the stuns? It's Thompson whacking towards Immersion. The Rubik's being focused down. Battle Trans pops for it. And he does hit the ground with a thud as Dream walks back towards his fountain. Live to Win are into Terrain. They don't know who to go in on. They don't know if they want to run. Sineko's he's gonna caved and he's backed off, but OG feeling really strong right now as they look to take down this first lane of barracks. Live to Win just don't have an entry point.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
He's just having like.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
In a way, it's like I feel like they played really well. Now in that situation, he is just way stronger. Sven still. That they also have time.
And then you've got this threat of Seb, who now has sort of hookshot in. Saxon wants to start things off on FN. Now he'll be regretting his choices. The Stormhammer lands, a Dream clears him up. Saxon's down, the Sunray is burning through Dream, and mid one, again, just on top of Dream. A dominating streak for your PA. Sven's down for 50 seconds, and another lane of barracks opens up for OG as they continue to just hold Supernova. They have this team fight backup plan always there.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
They
under
can push
attack.
heal. Only way they can is able to
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
possible for them.
Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
And GG is called. Yeah, they don't see there's any way back into this. And that, okay, mid one, he closes the door on this one. Says Live to Win right here. You called it. That game is most certainly over. It's 12 to 14. Live to Win have 2 kills more, but a 10k lead for OG at the end of that one.